Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be discussing CBSE Class 10 English Glimpses of India and summarizing its three parts. I. A baker from Goa. 2. Coorg. And 3. Tea from Assam. The first part of Glimpses of India is A Baker from Goa, written by Lucio Rodriguez, who talked about Goa, which was once ruled by the Portuguese. Due to this reason, the people of the region are swayed by the Portuguese culture. Baking was the conventional profession of the Goan people, and the bakers were known as pudders there. This story particularly revolves around the bakers living in a Goan village. The author mentioned how people in old times ate loaves of bread which were baked in large furnaces. The pudders would come to sell those loaves in the street and would make a jingling sound with the bamboo whenever they arrived. He further added how the villagers enjoyed eating the loaves and bread bangles brought in baskets for children by these bakers during his childhood. The author also described the special attire of the bakers called kabai, which was a single-piece frock that would reach up to their knees. Besides, he also mentioned how baking became the most profitable profession among people in Goa, and many bakers led a prosperous life, and their jackfruit-like physical appearance was a valid testimony of their well-being. The second part of Glimpses of India is Coorg, written by Lokesh Abral. He described Coorg as the smallest district of Karnataka. The author said Coorg, or Kodagu, is a beautiful place that is located midway between Mangalore and Mysore. The heavenly city has evergreen forests, spices and coffee plantations, and many tourists throng to this destination from September to March every year. The air of this region is filled with coffee scents. The people of this region are very independent and have some Greek or Arabic connection since the time a part of Alexander's army had settled here permanently. They settled here and married the local people, and the tradition continues to exist. The people of Coorg wear kupiya, which is a long black coat that is quite similar to the ones worn by Arabs. Besides, the Coorgi people are very brave. One of the most significant regiments in the Indian Army is the Coorg Regiment. Notably, the first Indian commander-in-chief of the Indian Army was General Cariappa, who hailed from this beautiful place. The hilly regions and forests of Coorg are a major source of water for the Kaveri River. Visitors who are interested in high-adventure sports can have fun and frolic in this place and also explore the different types of animals particularly found in this region. The third and final part of Glimpses of India is Tea from Assam, written by Arup Kumar Datta. The story began with two friends, Rajveer and Pranjol, who were traveling to Assam. On their way, they bought fresh tea from a roadside vendor and discussed the specialty of this region. As they sipped the hot steaming tea, Rajveer told Pranjol that over 80 crore cups of tea are being consumed every day throughout the world. Rajveer thoroughly enjoyed the scenic beauty of Assam, consisting of tea plantations and bushes, while Pranjol was engrossed in a detective book. Rajveer further explained to Pranjol about Assam as a place that is famous for having the largest tea plantations. However, no one knows the origin of tea in the region. According to a Chinese legend, a few leaves of tea accidentally fell into a pot of boiling hot water. The emperor enjoyed the delicious flavor of the liquid, and that's how tea came into being. Further, Rajveer mentioned how an Indian legend, Bodhidharma, who was a Buddhist monk, cut off his eyelids because he fell asleep during meditation. In no time, 10 tea plants grew out of his eyelids, and when these leaves were put in hot water, it helped in banishing sleep. Soon, both of them arrived at Mariani Junction, picked up their luggage and made their way towards Dekiabari Tea Estate. On their way, they saw batches of tea pluckers who draped plastic aprons with bamboo baskets hung on their backs as they plucked the newly sprouted leaves. Pranjol's father had come to receive both of them. Pranjol's father was amazed at Rajveer's knowledge about tea plantations when he heard the young boy mention the second flush or sprouting period of tea that yields the best tea. Rajveer further said that he was keen to learn more about the place from Pranjol's father. In conclusion, Glimpses of India gives us an insight into the beautiful landscapes and specialities of different parts of India. India is a land of diversity, and there are a lot of beautiful places to explore in India itself before we make our way to explore foreign locations. We hope this CBSE Class 10 English Glimpses of India summary helps students to have a comprehensive understanding of the chapter. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more educational content.